What is happening, guys? My name is Jamie. Today I'm going to give you an album review for the band Dark Buddha Rising and the album Mathreyata, if that's how you pronounce it. Now, in case you don't know, this album is definitely not for the weak of heart. I'm talking about this is a very doomy, very disturbing, slimy, grungy record. Dare I say, there are elements of just sludge on this album. So overall, this album stretches about 44 minutes with only 4 songs on this record. Basically, you have the same sort of monotonous riffs over and over again, but these riffs, these melodies get stuck in your head, they really do. And I don't know how I'm going to review this album, because quite frankly, this album is a piece of work. How can I explain it? It's like psychedelic doom, or something like that. It's like your spirit has been cleansed listening to the fucking album, and it's a good meditation album because his vocals on these songs are absolutely screeching and high, and he incorporates clean vocals as well throughout this album, especially through songs like Sunyaga and even Nagathma, at times Mahathgata III as well. But what can I say? The production on this album is just fucking atmospheric. I just love the low keys on this album that create this really swirly, sludgy atmosphere that you can't help but really enjoy. And what is really good about this album is how you can hear every single instrumental, from the punchy drums all the way to the bass and that sludgy, grimy guitar you were getting. Yeah, so how can I explain the guitar tone? It's like Alice in Chains guitar tone. Really in-depth, grungy tone of that guitar. At times it's sounding very similar to stoner doom metal. You can tell they've been inspired by Black Sabbath, Master of Reality, especially the guitar tone. And the production is absolutely just brilliant. Dark Buddha Rising are definitely a band that I need to really get into, because I didn't think I would get into psychedelic drone doom metal. Haha, no. This is a drone album. It's classified as a drone album, and I didn't think I'd like drone, but I checked out this album and I said, holy shit, I gotta check out more drone. Yeah, this is a gateway for me. I'm gonna tell you my favorite tracks off the album, and first of all, it's Sunyaga. Sunyaga's got such an awesome guitar riff, and it's quite slow and dirgy, and I just love the overall build-up. There are some really nice keys building up, creating this atmosphere. I just love the overall drumming throughout this song as well, where you have the guitar riff, all of a sudden the drums change the instrumentals very quickly and throws you off balance. Throughout the 4-minute mark, I think the vocals come in, and the vocals come in quite angelic, and I was saying, and oh god, I hope it's just not all clean vocals. But these clean vocals start to intensify, and you start to get these incredible screeches, these shrieks. It sounds like he's in pain, just screaming like that throughout Sunyaga. His shrieks are absolutely incredible. It just echoes within the atmospheric tone of the song. And I just love how there is the same old monotonous guitar riffs over and over again, and it's quite repetitive, but the guitar riffs get stuck in your fucking head, and it just builds and builds this song, and it gets to its climax like you're about to ejaculate, and holy crap, absolutely fantastic way to kick off the album. I gotta say that this band is quite an experimental band. Now, I believe Dark Buddha Rising also collabed with Oranssi Pazuzu as well. They also apparently collabed with Oranssi Pazuzu, another experimental black metal band, but you know what? Dark Buddha Rising incorporate elements of drone, doom, and even elements of black metal, especially those vocals. Then another song I want to talk to you about is Uni, whatever you want to say, University, whatever. Uni, wow, this is an instrumental track, and holy shit, this is just a build up to Mahathgata III. It's just a build up. Throughout the final few minutes of the song, the drums absolutely go insane. They really do. And I swear, this particular song makes you go into a fucking trance listening to it. It reminds me of that Paysage the Heaver album Involved, where the drums are absolutely insane. The drums are so damn insane that it makes you go into a trance. Well, this is what this fucking song is, especially in the conclusion of the song. The drums go absolutely nuts with the tight little drum fills and the crazy blast beats, another tight little drum fills again with tiny similar accents, just echo throughout this whole realm of noise this album has. And it gets quite frantic, and it gets quite fast, and it's absolutely chaotic. Uni is just a fantastic song, and just a slow building, just a slow crescendo to the next song, which is Mahathgata III. Oh, okay, so what can I say about this? This song is absolutely fantastic. It's 15 minutes, this song, and holy shit, it packs a punch. It really does. Love the vocals echoing through. I love the vocals. Love the keys building within the song. It's just another crazy song by this band. It's slow, it's doomy, it's drony, especially the atmospheric tones you are getting. The guitar riffs are quite monotonous, but the chasm guitar riffs just echo throughout your head, and it's just a whole cacophonous of noise. It just shrieks, it just crushes you. It crushes you down to a tiny little fucking ball listening to this album. Holy shit. Mahathgata III is an absolutely incredible song. It really is, and it's a great way to end off the album. What can I say about this album? What can I say about this album? It really blew my mind, this album. I mean, it put me in a trance. It put me in a trance, that's for sure. His vocals are crazy. It's like psychedelic, black, drony metal. It's insane. There are elements of doom, there's elements of black metal, there's elements of drone, and there's elements of even symphonic metal building throughout this album, and it's just builds up. This album just builds up. It really does. It builds up, and I just scratch my head on what I just fucking listened to. But I don't know how I'm gonna score it. I don't know how I'll score it because I really enjoy this album. But at the same time, the musicianship is quite not as complex. Not really much complex instrumentals on this album. It's just straightforward. It's straightforward doom metal, straightforward doom sludgy psychedelic black drony metal album, if you could say. 7.5 out of 10, or yeah, 7.5 out of 10. I've heard it a few times now, and I thought it's fucking fantastic. It's a 7.5 out of 10. It'll probably make my albums of the month, to be honest. It really took me by surprise. After listening to Achilles Milano, I checked out this, and holy shit, it was just another building atmospheric album that I just can't help but recommend to you guys. If you like drone, doom metal stuff, you're gonna fucking well enjoy this. Dark Buddha Rising is a band that I have to check out. I believe this is their 7th studio album as well. So keep discussion, go to the comment section below. Comment below if you heard this album, and I will see you in the next one.